It starts in your mind. The character comes alive. You have no idea what transpires in the mind of a creative once the juices start flowing. What happens when his hands start to sweat because the intensity of his thoughts are overwhelming. What happens to his lips as they get dry, for not even the thirst that chokes his throat like a vice grip will drag him away from that canvas, or piano, or piece of paper, or stage, or piece of stone. His idea, my idea, becomes my only breath, and I can only breathe by letting myself write. My art becomes me, and it comes to life every time the actor goes through the lines. It lives. I live. I have lived through numerous characters. I have lived through the characters that fell in love. I have been there when each and every one of my creations fell out of love. I have seen them as they tried to heal their wounds. I have written about men who dreamt of a brighter future, and of sons who went to war, and of their fathers and mothers who waited by the door or at the train stations to see their children come back, to see their offspring come back to the home they knew so well. I have written of adventures I could not pursue myself. Like the adventures of seamen out at sea battling creatures beyond imagination, or of young damsels who fall in love with the gods and see their offspring bring down giants. I have never failed to pounce on the adventures that could see me write a new brilliant story. Today, I went on an adventure, so I could write about a man whose heart is so dark and so cold, who is driven by his insatiable quest to be somebody else. A man who stalks. A man who is so driven by his inner feelings to be somebody else that he automatically assumes the role of that person. This man, so cruel and sinister that all he thinks about is that one person he wants to be. That one person who takes over his mind. And when the time is right, he will approach this person from behind, slit his throat, and skin him, all in order to be him, to wear his skin. I have written this character. And this character lives.